Hi, welcome to the vlog. It's early in the morning. Kind of nice. Last week was pretty phenomenal. So I've got a lot to talk about. Not a ton of pictures to show, but a lot to talk about. On Monday, started off the morning meeting with our core team, which is our central office administrative team. We talk about a lot of stuff, but this week we started talking about CIPs, continuous improvement plans, and a little bit about budget, because there were a lot. Oh, hello, kitty. It's our outdoor kitty. It's a very nice day. A little bit about budget planning because that's coming up, and so we're working hard to really get organized around that. Had a meeting on Monday also with Chris Parker, our homeless liaison for the district. And then a little bit of time with the UES staff, just talking about where we're going next with our curriculum work in mathematics. Really what we're talking about is continuing to prioritize those standards, start to categorize them, figure out which ones combine, and look at how much time each standard takes. So that's really hard work, but we're getting there. On Tuesday, started the day off meeting with Libby Bonesteel, our superintendent, talking about planning for the first district day. That's coming up soon. One Monday a month, roughly. Everybody in the district gets together and we meet and we talk about things, and we're going to really be digging into some of our history, some of our themes, and talking a little bit about professional learning communities. So pretty excited about that work. We started that off on Tuesday. Then we did the first ever episode of the No Name Tech video review episode thingy do. I'm working with Sue Monmany to share some tech tips on YouTube, and we don't have a good name for our show, but it kind of fits. So super fun, great professional learning for yourself, and also a way to share with others. Really cool. It's going to do that weekly, so there'll be more coming up. Spent some time with Mike McGrath and Libby Bonesteel looking at some data and trying to sort out how best to use it. And we had a really good conversation. Met with Ben Brownell and Ryan Harity just before our league meetings. League meetings are all principals and all central office administrator meetings each week. But Ben and Ryan come in a little bit early and we talk elementary. At League, we really started talking about assessments. What are we doing for assessments? What's the data we're gaining? What's the data we need? How do we use it? How do we use it effectively? How do we make it meaningful? All those things. Just starting conversation. It was really good. And then we're reading a book called Starting a Movement by Kenneth Williams and Tom Herrick, and we're just talking through that book as we read it. Phenomenal book. Really good book. Libby Bonesteel gives a lot of books, so note that. On Wednesday, I did a bunch of different stuff, but really the big part was meeting Mahesh Sharma. He's working over at Main Street Middle School this year, doing a little bit of math consultation this week, and really just taking it all in. This is a guy with a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience, and just listening and asking a lot of questions, and it was fantastic. Thursday morning, started off meeting with our ELL teachers. I am the ELL coordinator, but these folks are exceptional. They know what they're doing. They're fantastic. They're advocates for families, advocate for kids. They do great stuff. So that was a fantastic meeting. And then I ended Thursday with the RVS staff working on those prioritized standards. And it was really interesting because they teach multi-age. So something that happened that I didn't really anticipate was their ability to see the connections between prioritized standards from one grade to the next. And that really sparked some very interesting conversations. And we got about halfway through what we needed to get through to be able to start to categorize the prioritized standards, but it was really good. And so they do this work at their staff meeting, and UES does their work at their staff meeting, and then we combine it all together when we get together in person. So it's really good stuff. And then Friday this week, Friday was the first Friday that we ever did this thing called a round robin. This is something that Libby Bonesteel brought to the district. And basically it means myself, Libby, and Mary Lundeen, the Special Services Coordinator, we travel around to all the schools. And there's a time where Libby meets with the principal. All four of us travel around the school visiting classrooms. We talk about what we've seen, themes, discussions, things like that. And then Libby heads off to the next school, and Mary and I stay with the principal and have our meeting together. So we repeated that 4 times, ended up in Roxbury, ended the day in Roxbury. Super cool. Great way to get into schools, great way to connect, great way to talk. Great day. I mean, it was awesome. And that was the week. And yeah, we're heading into this week. I can see my breath outside. I'm wearing sweatshirts. The outdoor cat's even cold. So it's going to be a good week. Thanks.